How much money do I make? Enough to buy a car every month.
I've never hit on retail ever in my life.
क्या लॉन्ग टर्म मेरे को खुद को आइडिया नहीं है सच्ची बोलो तो लॉन्ग
Welcome back to Mainstreet TV. Sneakers are all the hype in India right now. Every news channel, every news publication, every magazine is talking about it. Everybody's really fascinated at the idea that there's so many people in the country spending lakhs of rupees a month on footwear. Behind this whole consumer behavior, there is an entire ecosystem of things that starts with the brands releasing the shoes. There's kids lining up outside the stores. There's kids lining up outside the lineups to buy shoes from the people in the lineups. And then there's kids on Instagram. There's kids building websites. There's us trying to build a store and a platform and all of that. There's all kinds of things going on. We made a little video explaining like sort of how this ecosystem works, at least like our theory of it. You can check that out here. But today we wanted to get our hands a little bit dirty and go into speaking to the people who make the most money in this space. I'm talking about like the young resellers who are buying and selling hundreds of shoes a month themselves, and how much money they really make. Because let's face it, that's all we're really curious about, isn't it?
Hi, my name is Nikhil Jain. I'm 31 years old. I'm a sneaker reseller.
Hitesh Gupta, my age is like 27.
Kinjal Gupta, 26 years.
My name is Rohit Mishra and my age is 22.
My name is Arsh Jain and my age is 24 years.
Atharva, 19.
I'm Shaurya. I'm 23.
He's 30 years old.
Me, Jen, 22.
How much money do you make a month selling shoes?
This is not a first question. This should not be a first. Enough to buy a car every month.
Just for the record, Nikhil has bought 2 cars just from selling shoes.
No, from selling shoes only to Mainstreet. One car specifically.
This is not a
No, that's a fact. That's a fact.
This is not a Mainstreet move.
About 2.5 to 3 lakhs.
Around 4 to 5 lakhs a month.
Around 2 to 3 lakhs a month.
Confidential, but 8 to 12.
500 to 700k approximately.
What is the most amount of money you made selling one shoe? Like one transaction?
Again to Mainstreet. Dior lows.
How much did you buy them for?
Bought them for I guess 320,
And you sold them for?
650. Plus the airfare you guys gave me to fly to Delhi just to deliver the shoe.
LV F01,
How much did you buy them for?
330,
And you sold them for?
475.
2 days back.
I've sold one pair for 50,000 to a friend only, and the retail price was 17,000, so I copped it for 16 and sold it.
I don't know if I should say this, but I got the Travis Reverse Mocha for retail. So that was like a 15,000 and I flipped it for 115.
The Dior has to be the Dior.
So how much did you buy them at?
We bought them at 480, I think.
And you sold them for?
8.5.
What is the shoe that you have sold the most of?
The most number of shoes. That's a PSG for sure. Like 40 pairs plus.
More than Panda?
Oh no, Pandas to like 500 plus.
Panda near about 250 pairs.
So I bought like 23 Mocha lows in one day, and that made me like 5k per shoe. I don't know what the profit amount is, but I think it's too good.
The Air Force One triple white, which is we've dropped like what around close to 900 pairs.
All of these shoes, I'm sure. How do you buy them? How do you get them?
70% is resellers, 20% is sourcing.
So 10% is retail. Retail is copying directly from the brands or retailers such as Nike, Veg, Non-Veg, Super Kicks, Adidas. Buying at retail gives you the maximum ROI because that is the cheapest price in which you can purchase a particular item at.
Hardly 10%. Less than 10.
There are people who DM us on page like we want to sell this pair. So we buy it for fair cash out price and
Cashing out is the second stage after retail. So anyone who's bought at retail will traditionally sell it to another reseller who will cash it out at just slightly above retail but not at the market price because that's where they make that money.
sell it ahead. So retail cops get like very hardly.
So I have like people who cop stuff for me, and I consign it at Mainstreet obviously. Mostly I retail, like I'll say like 60% is retail and then 40% I cash out. That's it. I don't even care about the market actually. Like I care about it selling faster than normally.
Cash out is more like before, like when I started the initial stage, it was retail. Like all was retail. Whatever I copped, it was retail only. But as I got into this, then I got the confidence. Then I started cashing out. Almost all these pairs which you see here, 99% are cashed out.
We don't try for retail at all. We've had like what, maybe 30-40 retail cops at the most. I personally don't feel there's enough return to my effort going in for a drop. If you're botting online, that's a completely different game.
I actually source them from overseas, or if
Sourcing refers to getting a product which is not available locally in India and it needs to be procured from abroad, and that involves longer investment on both time and money, thus is difficult to do for most people.
if I get a good deal over here, I'll cash it out. You know, it's not possible to buy every pair at retail. To be fair, I've never hit on retail ever in my life.
I don't. I don't have bots. I used to try and all when I was free, and I mean right now the movement is very fast, so I don't need all those things. So there's layers, I feel. So there's like the people who cop, the people who hold, and the people who sell. Like hold as in hoard. There are people who cop at the stores from bots. They sell to us. We keep it. Then there are you guys who buy from us. You cannot directly deal with them. There's a layer to this business, I feel.
It obviously affects the market, and it is good for resellers because instead of going like retail pairs to clients or end people, it is getting to like a person who knows what's the worth and he knows the fair price to sell. So the market is stabilizes.
Honestly, I had my time botting, but didn't go well. I stopped purchasing sneakers as retail because I know that is impossible. Like even if you go to stores, you have to stand in line for an hour or two. That doesn't make sense. 99% of my model is cash out model. If you get it retail, then it's your luck. That's a good day for you.
It's a two-way cycle. Like the botters, when they cop multiple pairs, most of the end consumers don't get a pair, which is a bad thing on a good, but it's a good aspect for resellers because that boosts up the price. Like if not enough end consumers get the pair they require, it relatively boosts up the price and we end up buying from the botters itself.
How do you make sure all of this happens?
So legit is definitely the people you buy from. So that thing has to be on point. There can be no compromise on that. There will be damages. You'll lose some pairs. There will be damages to the pair, and that all happens in business. It's win some, lose some.
We do payment on delivery. So once we get it, we just verify it. It's all perfect. Then we proceed with the payment.
So you get the bill and everything, and it's directly from Adidas or Nike store.
So first, so obviously the looks, the hands-on looks. Like if you see this sneaker, you will feel it, you'll touch it, you'll know like if it's original or no. Then there are apps to check, Legit Check app, Check app. So
we prefer to buy from a certain set of people where we pay upfront. So if I have had deals with someone I know personally multiple times, I would prefer paying them upfront. Otherwise, it's generally a payment on delivery kind of system where they ship the pair out to us first, we authenticate it, and after which we send them a payout on the same day itself.
How many pairs would you sell in a month on average?
Yeah, I sell like 200 plus for sure, minimum.
Near about 70 to 100 pairs.
70 to 100.
150 to 200 pairs.
Like 100 to 150 pairs.
200 shoes.
Would you consider yourself as an undercutter?
Yes, definitely.
Undercutting is basically if a market price has been established and someone who's very desperate to just get rid of the product will sell it at slightly below market just to ensure that they sell that product and make their money. Does basically undercutting the market. It affects the market negatively.
Not really. I mean, if I'm ready to sell, there are like 100 other people who are ready to sell. So I just have to like be better than them.
It's going to happen eventually because that is the point of a business. But the point is a lot of the undercutting is sometimes like it's relative. A majority of the people who look to buy cheaper, they probably end up buying a fake, and it's very risky in the sense. So people prefer to buy safe generally.
So the ultimate option is to hold only to get our price.
When the margins become slightly lower, you have to increase the hold time and the overall volume.
Yeah.
No, nobody can beat my prices, to be fair.
Nothing, it's part of the game. वो आज 12 में बेच रहा है, कल को मैं 13 में बेचूंगा.
And to make that much money, how much money do you invest?
We have currently inventory near about.
I invest around 15 to like 18 lakhs.
Approximately 80 to 90 lakhs.
Around 30 to 40 lakhs.
Future for the industry looks overall in India and for you personally.
3 years, it's only and only growing for sure. I mean, I'm betting for 3 years. I don't know after that, but 3 years, insane money to catch on.
क्या long term मेरे को खुद को idea नहीं है सच्ची बोलो तो long.
Every day there's someone else who would have never, bought any pair worth 5 to 10k, but they are saving कैसे भी and खरीद रहे, तो it looks bright.
Like it's only going to like grow more.
How much money do you think you'll end the year with in terms of profit from this
In terms of profit, I think 10 lakhs every month.
Near about 4.
I have a target in mind, but yeah.
We're roughly expecting to go up like by maybe 10% by the end of the 10 to 20% by the end of the year.
10 lakhs by the year end.
So in a country where an average IITian makes 23 lakhs a year, a doctor 10 lakhs, an MBA 8 lakhs, most of these resellers are comfortably passing that threshold. But everything you touch is not gold. You need to be aware of scams and fakes. You need to know what you're doing and give it the amount of time and hustle that it requires. So that was it. Comment below as to who your favorite reseller was, how much you think they actually earn, and subscribe to Mainstreet TV, and we'll see you all in the next one.